Hello and welcome to Summer School 2020. It is day 6. We're going to start day 6 with some patterns. We've got number patterns here. Number 1, we are going to circle the correct rule for each number pattern. Number 1's pattern, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. In that number pattern, there's a rule. Is it +2 or is it +1? Let's look at the pattern again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. When I look at the pattern again, I see that to get from 2 to 4, I have to add 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So it looks like +2 is probably the rule, but let's do another one just to make sure. 4 plus 2 is 6. That looks like the pattern. 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, and 10 plus 2 is 12. So the rule is +2. Let's go on to the next one. Number 2, our pattern is 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10. The rules that we can choose from are subtract 2 or subtract 3. Remember, subtract means take away. So let's look at our pattern. To get from 20 to 18, do I subtract 2 or subtract 3? I know that 20, take away 2. If we count backwards by 2's, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, that's counting backwards by 2, so we are taking away 2. 20, take away 2 is 18. Let's do the next one just to make sure. 18, take away 2 is 16. And that is correct, so the correct rule is subtract 2. Great job. Let's go on to the next one. Number 3. We've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. In this pattern, are we taking away 10 or are we adding 10? If we look at the pattern, the numbers are getting bigger. So we are adding. The rule is add 10. We can check it. 50 plus 10 does equal 60. 60 plus 10 is 70. 70 plus 10 is 80. 80 plus 10 is 90. And 90 plus 10 is 100. So that is the correct rule. Great. Last one, number 4. Our pattern is 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75. In this pattern, are we adding 10 or taking away 1? To get from 80 to 79, are we adding 10 or taking away 1? We are taking away 1. Let's do one more to make sure. 79 to 78. Are we adding 10 or taking away 1? We are taking away 1. So that's our rule. Take away 1 is the rule for this pattern. Next, we are going to say the name of each picture. Then we will write the letters to complete each word. Number 5, I'm going to say the name of the picture. Sock. Sock. What letters are missing to write the word sock? S, O, C, K. CK says K in this word. So we spell sock, S-O-C-K. Great job. Next one. I will say the word of this picture. This is grapes. Grapes. We need to write the beginning sounds for grapes. I hear a hard G, 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 and I hear an R. Grapes, grapes. Good job. Next one. This is a fish. F-I. What letters say sh? Fish, fish. S-H. Great job. Next one. We have a shirt. Shirt. We need to write the letters that say sh, just like in fish. S-H. Shirt. Next one. This is a slide. Slide. I hear S and I hear O. Slide. Great job. Last one is king. King. We have K, and then we have an I. What letters together say ing? I-N-G. Great job. King. All right. are done with that part. Turn the paper over to the other side, and we have some reading to do. We are going to read the passage and answer the questions. The passage is called Stamp Collecting. Stamp collecting. Are you a philatelist? If you collect stamps, that is what you are. Stamp collecting is a fun and interesting hobby. If you want to start collecting stamps, you will need a few supplies. You will need a pair of tweezers to move the stamps so that they do not get dirty. You will also need an album with plastic pages to store your stamps. Start by collecting some stamps. The stamps you collect can be new or used. You can collect stamps from letters that are delivered to your house. You can also buy stamps to add to your collection. Next, decide how to sort your stamps. You can group them by their value, by the places they are from, or by the types of pictures on them. Then, place the stamps in your album. Keep your stamp album in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight. Heat, sun, and dampness can ruin your stamps. Which sentence tells the main idea of the passage? Let's see. We have A, stamp collecting is a fun and interesting hobby. B, you can organize stamps in many different ways. Or C, stamps come from all over the world. If you look back at the passage in the very first paragraph, we see that it says, stamp collecting is a fun and interesting hobby. The rest of the reading has details that support that main idea. So the main idea is stamp collecting is a fun and interesting hobby. That's the main idea. Now the next question, number 12. What is a philatelist? If you look back in the passage, look for the word philatelist, and it says, if you collect stamps, that is what you are. So a philatelist is someone who collects stamps. Let's write that. What is a philatelist? Someone who collects stamps. A philatelist is someone who collects stamps. Great job. You are finished with day 6.